What's going on? 44, the legendary, with another live stream, video, whatever you want to call it. Also driving. What else is new? So I'm going to go ahead and make an official recap video for the Rams and Saints game yesterday. It's been a day since the game ended. I can kind of think a little clearly, think a little bit more straight. My emotions are not very strong, so I can kind of give a better analysis of what happened yesterday. So, I mean, coming into the game, I did pick the Saints to win. If you look at my pick'ems, I picked the Saints to win. Was I completely confident on that move? No, I was not. What's up, Daniel? Congratulations once again. I was not completely confident on picking the Saints. I knew that it was going to be a tough game. I didn't think it was going to be a blowout either way. I felt like, I mean, I don't know. I felt like it was a winnable game. That's why I picked the Saints. I was wrong. Yeah, Jerry, yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much, dude, yeah. I was wrong on the pick. As the game started, when the game started, I'm sorry, you go down the field, you're able to have a decent drive. You get 3 points on the board. Ooh, that did not sound good. Oh, man. I gotta watch out. I'm in New Orleans. I'm driving over a bunch of potholes. I gotta be careful. As the game's, you're controlling the time of possession throughout the game for the first quarter. Oh, really, the first half. You're really controlling the time of possession, keeping the ball away from the Rams. It's clear that was the game plan. Okay, they wanted to come out. They wanted to control the time of possession. They wanted to limit the Rams' possessions. They wanted to extend drives. And there's nothing wrong with that game plan. Nothing wrong with it. Especially on the defensive side. You know, you held it. But where score touchdowns, you better score and finish drives. And the Saints just didn't do that. Get down the field, you kick field goals, and you go down the field, you actually scored a touchdown, but it got called back for a penalty. And on that exact same drive, you ended up missing a 36-yard field goal. So overall, you're up 6-0 at half. You could have been up 9-0. That's 2 possessions. So that ended up kind of costing you there. So with all that being said, the game plan was to hold the ball from the Rams, extend drives, give your defense rest, limit their possessions, and you did that, but you were up 6-0 at halftime. Exactly, Daniel. You also held them to a 4th down stop as the Rams tried to go for a touchdown in second quarter instead of just getting the 3 yards or whatever it was. So you held them on 4th down, and you're only up 6-0 at halftime. So all that work, all that, you know, effort, game plan, whatever you want to call it, all out the window. Appreciate that, Daniel. Thank you, man. Thank you for the super chat, man. Happy birthday, Grace. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. So with all that game plan, all that effort, all that strategy in the first half, you're only up 6-0. You doubled the time in possession from the LA Rams. You scored no touchdowns. It was basically the Philadelphia game all over again. That's basically what it was. It's the Philadelphia game all over again in the first half. Second half comes out, and I said it. The Saints have got to come out, and they've got to make a stop. As soon as that second half started, I said it. This drive is going to make or break us. We got to come out. We have to adjust to their adjustments. You can't just come out and expect to do the exact same thing and expect it to work. What do you know? The Saints come out. They do the exact same thing. They expect it to work, and guess what? It didn't work. All right? You made no adjustments at halftime. You went into the locker room, and I don't know what you were doing. I don't know if you were eating a granola bar, or you're probably twiddling your thumbs. I mean, what were you doing in that locker room? Were y'all taking a piss at halftime? What were y'all doing, dude? No adjustments were made. You didn't adjust to their adjustments. It's not only about adjusting to what you didn't do, it's about adjusting to what they're about to do. Like, dude, you're going to have, and not only that, you had a sample to go off. For example, you had that week 3 game against Philadelphia, which it looked like that the Rams game yesterday was going by the exact same script. You shut them out in the first half. You're up 6 points, 6-0 at halftime. You score no touchdowns. I mean, the type of games, the type of game that was yesterday was similar to the Philadelphia game in week 3. So you had that, and you had experience with that kind of a game. You go into the locker room, you don't do anything about it. Not only do you not adjust to your own offensive deficiencies, but you don't adjust to what they're adjusting to. You know Sean McVay is going to make adjustments at halftime. You know the Rams are not going to come out and keep on stalling out and failing on offense. You know that, and you didn't adjust to it. You came out, you thought, oh, well, we're just going to continue to do the same thing. Let's do the exact same thing we did in the first half. That's our game plan. Let's just do the same thing we did in the first half. And it didn't work. It did not work. Did not work. And as soon as the Rams went down the field as quick as they did, and, well, really they took half the quarter on that first possession, but it felt like they went down the field in a blink. But as soon as they scored that touchdown, I knew right then and there, yeah, that's it, dude. That's it. All the work you did in the first half to build up that lead, all down the drain. All down the drain because of your offensive deficiencies and poor play calling, which Clint Kubiak, I'll say this, man. I got a bone to pick with him, dude. I got a bone to pick with him. We were praising him the first couple of weeks, but I'll be completely honest, man. I have not been impressed with his play calling, dude. I have not been impressed with it. And yesterday was a prime example. Numerous occasions where you're sitting there scratching your head like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? So, there's that. They score a touchdown. We get the ball. Get to about midfield, and then all of a sudden, you're not running the football. You throw it 3 straight times, and guess what? Then you have to punt it because you threw it 3 straight times. Again, terrible play calling. Eventually, they get the ball back, and the beginning of the fourth quarter, they go up 14-6. And at that point, you know, I mean, I had already kind of threw in the towel after they got that touchdown and made it 7-6. I kind of knew what it was going to be in the second half. I mean, I had no faith after that. So it's not like at that moment when they went up 7-6, I was like, oh, well, damn, man, now it's really looking grim. Because whenever they scored that touchdown to go up 7-6, I knew what it was going to be. I knew that, you know, that was it. That was it. You know, you played an entire first half doing everything you could just to keep your head above water, and it took everything out of you, and then once that second half came, boom. You saw how it went. Yeah, I agree, Snakebite. Clint Kubiak is very suspect, dude. Very, very suspect. It got to the point in the second half where even though we scored, like we made it, we tied the game up at 14. Even though we scored and tied it up at 14, like, I still knew deep down, like, I still knew we were going to lose. I still knew, like, I couldn't even celebrate. Like whenever we tied the game up and made it 14-14, like I couldn't even celebrate because I already knew what it was going to be. Like I knew the defense was gonna sell and they were gonna fold and let the Rams do whatever they want on the next possession, and they did. And again, I mean, it was like 0 to 100. The defense played lights out first half. Second half they came out and I mean, like what the hell were y'all doing in the locker room, dude? Like were y'all twiddling y'all's thumbs the whole time? Like what were y'all doing? What were y'all talking about? How do you allow 3 touchdowns in the second half after allowing nothing in the first half, dude? It's like, bro, you didn't even make freaking... you didn't even make any adjustments. So, yeah, whenever we tied the game at 14, I knew it was over. I still knew we were going to lose. I didn't have any faith in the defense to hold them. And it didn't help that our special teams was pretty pathetic yesterday. I mean, dude, they had to have had, like, 2 or 3 kickoff returns that got to like the 40-yard line. Like, not only did Blake Groupie miss a 36-yard field goal, you allow 2 or 3, I forgot, 2 or 3 kickoff returns that are about 2 or 3 kickoff returns that get to about like the 40-yard line, 43-yard line, whatever. And that's what happened yesterday, like after we scored that touchdown to tie the game up. The Rams get the football, they return the kick, and that dude with the long hair, Whittinger or whatever, he returns it all the way to the freaking 46-yard line. So you're already giving them good field position. So yeah, it's just, I mean, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. And then, I mean, yeah, they scored the touchdown to go up 21-14, and I mean, it wasn't a shock, right? We all knew it was pretty much over. I mean, I knew it was over at 7-6 in the second half, but even whenever we tied the game, like I said, I didn't even get excited. I couldn't even cheer. Like, I knew what was going to happen. It was like a slow death. Because our piss-poor defense can't get off the freaking field. No pass rush. No pass rush. Can't stop the run. I mean, dude, didn't matter. And I don't blame Darren Rizzi. He said in his postgame, had we scored a touchdown, we would have went for 2. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. So, yeah. Yeah. What's sad about it is you had the thing that happened that you needed to happen. Atlanta lost. They lost. They've now lost 3 straight games. And you were on a 2-game winning streak, and you had a winnable game yesterday, and you blew it. You blew it because your defense can't get off the field, and they don't have a pass rush. They can't stop the run. You don't make adjustments at halftime like you should have. Let's see. I mean, the play calling was pretty bad the entire game. You had a bunch of drop passes by Kamara. I don't know what the hell was going on with Kamara and dropping passes. I think I heard he has a broken hand or something, but I mean, bro, he was dropping passes that, I mean, with his speed, for sure would have gotten the first downs, and instead they both ended in punts. So, yeah, that's very true, Snakebite. Dennis Allen was the one that hired him. That's a part of his regime. So, I mean, yeah, I guess that's whatever. Man. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. Taysom Hill getting hurt, by the way, I hope he's okay. I hope he has a good recovery. I hope that he's able to rest that leg and be able to enjoy the holiday season with his family. I'm not even worried about the football aspect. I think Taysom Hill's a great person, and I love him. I love Taysom Hill. I hope he's all right. But obviously, him getting hurt didn't help down the stretch. I mean, especially in that series inside the 10-yard line or inside the 15-yard line, whenever you had, the 3 downs, and then the 4th down that failed, obviously, which another thing with Clint Kubiak, dude. The final drive of the game, we're inside the 20, I believe. 1st down and 10. You got a minute and change to go. 1st down, what does he do? He runs. Okay, he runs the ball. 2nd down, what does he do? Runs the ball up the middle with Kamara. 2 straight runs up the middle with Kamara. It's 3rd down and 4. What does he do? He runs the ball again up the middle. All 3 freaking plays, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, were runs up the middle. Dude, what the hell are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Like the Rams didn't see that coming. And then on 4th down, obviously you had to throw it, and then we all know what happened. Derek Carr's awareness was just like, it's like an old lady that got her purse stolen off the chair, like when she's out eating, has her purse on the chair, and the thief comes by and steals it. It was like that kind of awareness. Yeah, dude, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say, bro. It is what it is at this point. So, yeah, Clint Kubiak, you deserve part of the blame. Darren Rizzi, I feel, has been doing a good job stepping in, okay? I'm not about to crucify him or chew him out by any stretch of the imagination. I think for the cards that he's been dealt, I feel like he's been doing a good job. But to not make any kind of halftime adjustment and counter what the Rams are going to be doing in the second half is inexcusable. Come on, man. You know they're going to go in there and adjust. What, you think you're gonna stall them for the whole game? And then this piss poor defense, man. And you knew eventually they were gonna give it up. Freaking sorry defense, man. I can't believe how bad this defense got in the span of one season. Like, they're usually the strong point of our team, and then they've just been, pathetic all year long. They've just been pathetic. The only games where I can say the defense has played well from top to bottom, top to bottom, all around. The only game I can say they really played well was week 1 against Carolina. That's about it. First game of the year. That's when the defense played, I feel, lights out. In QA, no questions asked. Every other game, they've, clear as day, dude. They've had so many deficiencies. I have not seen a pass rush all year long from this defense. All year long, I've not seen a decent pass rush. Chase Young is not it, dude. Not it. You can't stop the run either. So, Yeah, his defense is just falling off big time. Yeah. So, for all intended purposes, unless the Saints were to win out, which that's not going to happen, you don't have Taysom Hill. You don't have Taysom Hill, and in addition, I mean, yeah, it's just not going to happen unless the Saints were to win out, and you would need Atlanta to lose 3 games now, which is absolutely insane, because had you won yesterday, you would have only needed them to lose 2 more games. And I think that's going to happen inevitably. I think they're going to lose next week. They're going to lose to Minnesota. And I think they're going to lose at Washington. So that was your pathway right there, man. I think Atlanta is going to lose at least 2 more games. And you had a chance to, I mean, put yourself in a position to where, you know, hey, you're in the thick of it going into December. You're in the thick of it. And you blew it. 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 I don't want to hear anything about, oh, well, we didn't have any receivers out there. I mean, bruh, I saw creases all game long to where we were more than capable of running the football down their throat. I saw creases all game long, dude. We were more than capable of having success. It all boils down to bad play calling, players not executing, no adjustments. Yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, snake bite. Exactly, dude. I mean, right there, dude. Right there. Right there, man. Dude, if I'm I mean, I'm not even talking about analytical stuff, dude. At halftime, if I'm the coach and I'm at halftime, I'm talking to my team not about the adjustments, not even about the adjustments. I'm talking to them about, listen, y'all, we're up 6-0 right now, okay? We've worked our ass off to get to this point in this first half. We have not played a perfect game. We need to go out there and execute. And I would make sure to point this as a point of emphasis. Atlanta just did us a favor. They're opening the door for us, man. In spite of all the crap that we've been through over the last few months, losing 7 straight games. In spite of all of that, we have a chance right now to get within 1 game of them. To get within 1 game of them in front of our crowd. We've worked our ass off to get to this point, man. Step on their freaking throat in the second half, man. That should have been the message at halftime. That should have been the message at halftime. And clearly it wasn't. I don't know what it was. But I guess it is what it is, man. Such is life. Yeah. The only way the Saints are going to make it happen now is if I think they'd have to win out, and obviously the Falcons would have to lose 3, but now you need Tampa Bay to lose some too. So yeah. It's pretty much a wrap. Man, that's a shame. That's a freaking shame. Couldn't get off the field on 3rd down. Couldn't stop the run. Couldn't score touchdowns in the first half. And I'll even be honest, I'm not even upset about that Trevor Penning call, which I know that wasn't even, I mean, I know it was a BS call, go figure. I'm not even mad at that, because even with that, you're still facing 3rd and long, dude. We weren't gonna get that anyway. It was that Fuaga play where he was an ineligible receiver that costed us that drive. Not staying within the range of where he was supposed to stay in. That's what costed us that drive. Or else, you're up 10-0 right there. Not only that, you don't miss a 36-yard field goal. That drive ended up costing us points overall. Not only did you not score a touchdown, you didn't even get a field goal because you missed a 36-yarder. So, yeah, right there. That was the difference in the game right then and there. So, yeah, such is life. But, hey, I still got fantasy football. I need some advice. I don't know who to start tonight. I don't know if I want to start. I need 20 points to win this week. I don't know if I should start Njoku, David Njoku, or Elijah Moore. Who's going to give me the best chance at 20 points? I don't think either one are going to get 20 points, but I do know for a fact that at least Njoku has gotten 23 this season in a game. So I think I'm going to roll with him, but who do you guys think? I need some help, man. I need some help. I need some help, bruh. Help me out. Let me know what y'all think. Njoku or Elijah Moore? Or anybody on the waiver wire that y'all feel would get it done. Not named Jerry Jeudy, because he's already on the team. He's already, I mean, he's the number one, obviously. The Browns are missing... They're missing that I forgot the dude's name. Calvin, what's his name? Calvin something. I forgot the dude's name, but they're missing him. I don't think he's playing tonight. So I think that would make Elijah Moore the number 2. I don't know, dude. I'm conflicted, man. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So help me out with that. What's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat. It means a lot, bro. Yeah, Danny, it looks like both of our seasons are pretty much down the drain now. Niners had a chance. Well, I don't really want to say the Niners had a chance in that game last night. It looked like they had a chance on the first possession. But, yeah, I think y'all are in a position, and it's not going to be easy to do without either Christian McCaffrey or your boy Mason. But y'all are going to have to run the table. No questions asked. Y'all would have to run the table, and you need some help. So, yeah, good luck to you with that, though, man. I mean, hey, I guess anything's possible. I give y'all a better shot than us. But, yeah, Saints had a chance to get within one game of Atlanta and blew it. Sorry we couldn't help you out and beat the Rams. And, I mean, not that it would have done anything because you lost anyway, but at least you would have had somebody to join you in the basement. Hey, I mean, if Seattle collapses and the Niners can kind of string together some wins, that game might mean something. But yeah, dude, it's just it's a sad season for both of us. It appears. Yeah, dude. It's yeah. I need some help though, man. Who are we starting tonight? We starting Njoku or we starting Elijah Moore? I need 20 points, man. Let me know down what you think. Chick-fil-A's already got their Christmas lights up. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Man, I hate the LA Rams so much, dude. I hate that team with a passion. It seems like the Rams, I mean, if you're going to name one team in the NFL that has drastically decided the Saints' seasons over the years, and I mean, we're going back to like 2007. And I was actually here on YouTube for some of those seasons where the Rams have been the difference between the Saints going far in the playoffs or whatever the case may be. The LA Rams, St. Louis, LA, whatever, the Rams franchise has constantly had an impact on the Saints seasons over the years. I mean, 2007, let's start there. Saints are on a 4-game winning streak after an 0-4 start. You dug yourself out of an 0-4 start. And you're 4-4. You're in a position at 4-4, and you're getting an 0-8 winless Rams team at home. 0-8 winless Rams team at home to start to have a chance to get above 500 and get to 5-4 in 2007. What do? You fall flat on your face. You get blown out. And that absolutely 100% turned that season around for the worse. So there's that example. 2007, where the Rams spoiled a chance to get above 500 for the first time all year. And season pretty much spiraled after that. You also have 2011. 2009 we beat them in St. Louis, but it was barely. We ended up winning the Super Bowl there. 2011, you're 5-2. You just get done beating the Colts 62-7. You go on the road to St. Louis, and I think you were favored by I don't even know how much. Probably favored by 14 points. You ended up getting blown out in that game, dude. You get blown out in that game. You lose 31-21. And instead of getting the number 2 seed, you're the number 3 seed. So instead of San Francisco going to play at the Superdome for the divisional playoff, in a place where you were undefeated all year long, looked unbeatable there, you have to go to San Francisco, and you lose a close game there. And the only thing keeping you from getting to an NFC championship game that year was the 49ers. And you would have been able to host the New York Giants in the NFC championship. And you beat the crap out of them in the regular season that year. So I would have loved our chances then. But you lost to the freaking Rams in the regular season. So instead of being the 2 seed, you were the freaking 3 seed. So, there you have that. 2007, 2011, 2013. You don't even win the division. You started 5-0. You start 9-2. What the hell is that noise? Oh, I'm tripping. It's the south side. 2013, you start 9-2. 5-0. You end up beating the piss out of Carolina. and you're 10-3. You're in great shape, excellent shape. All you have to do is win 2 out of the last 3, and you win the division. You get a number 2 seed, all that good stuff. You go on the road the week after to play the Rams in St. Louis, and you get blown out. All of a sudden now, you got to win in Carolina. You got to win in Charlotte in order to win the division. You go to Carolina and you blow that game late. That season was another example of blowing a bunch of games late. You blew that game in New England. That game, oh my goodness, that game in New England where you blew in the last 10 seconds, and then you blew that game in Carolina week 16. But the Rams beat us and prevented us from winning the division that year. So you had to go on the road, and you lost in Seattle instead of, again, potentially being the number 2 seed, hosting the divisional game where you were 8-0 at home. Could have been a easy ticket. No, I'm not going to say easy. You probably would have had the 49ers. Could have been a ticket to the NFC Championship where you could have played Seattle in the NFC Championship instead of in the divisional game. So you blew that opportunity. So the Rams ended up costing us in 07, 11, 13. Let's see, fast forward. 17, I wouldn't really say that, even though, I mean, they ended an 8-game winning streak that we had going. I wouldn't necessarily say they costed us that year. Saints costed themselves that year. 2019, should I even say it? I mean, it's pretty obvious. 2018. Should I even say it? NFC Championship. Receiver just gets popped out of bounds. No flag. Again, the Rams. Like, those bastards have been in our way for years, man. 2019, I'm not quite sure in relation to 2019 how much the Rams, they injured Drew Brees' finger. Kept him out for 7 games, but we won all 7. I guess maybe you can look at it like that, because that would have been one more win we could have had. That would have gotten us the number 1 seed. And then let's see. Let's keep looking. Let's keep digging. Oh yeah, last year they end our playoff hopes on Thursday Night Football. They end our playoff hopes. Beat the crap out of us on Thursday Night Football. And then, of course, yesterday. Could have gotten a game within Atlanta. Nope. The freaking Rams franchise has been a kryptonite on the New Orleans Saints, man. And this has been going on for years. Not just recently. This has been going on for years. Yeah, snake bite. None bigger than that. Everything else was just an honorable mention. 2007, the winless Rams. 2011, the winless Rams. 2013, an already eliminated Rams team had nothing to play for. 2018, the NFC Championship. Last year, this year. Yeah, Jerry, I agree. The Rams, the Rams are just our Achilles heel, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, how did I forget that? I was in Atlanta the week 18 game during that. The Rams could have beaten the 49ers and gotten us into the playoffs. They had a 17-point lead for most of that game. And then in the final 2 minutes, they're up 24-17 with the ball. Go 3 and out. Give the Niners the ball back. Niners go down and scored a game-tying touchdown and win in overtime. Dude, I swear the Rams are just... 2007, 2011, 2013, 2018, 2021, even though we didn't even play them. Last year, this year, That's 7 years that the Rams have costed us. Jeez, man. I hate this team so much, man. I hate that team. That team is just, oh my goodness. Well, it was nice ranting. Nice getting it all out there. But I'm gonna go ahead and call this a stream. I feel like I got all my emotions out there. Yeah. Whatever, guys. You all take it easy. Thanks for popping in. Yep, Buccaneers, 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, Vikings. I still hate that Buccaneers game, dude. Like, you lost to Brady, and you lost to a division opponent that wasn't even relevant to you. But now, all of a sudden, is superior because you lost to them and they won a Super Bowl. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys take it easy. I'm out.